Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to learn how to design a social media post like this. This is a very simple flyer that you can do as a corporate designer, especially if you find yourself in a corporate company like bank, schools, or as a personal brand. And by the close of video you would be able to learn so many things Photoshop. So please, I will urge you to pay attention to every detail. Alright, so the first thing that you will have to do is to press on Ctrl N for shortcuts, or possibly you can use the file, but because of time, we don't want to waste my time on this. And then we can name this as Monday. And we are designing in pixels. So change, if yours is on inches, please change it to pixels. And the social media size that we are using is 1080. Height is also 1080. The resolution, make sure it is 300. We are designing in RGB, which I have explained in the introduction video. Any other thing that you see is okay. So once you are done, you click on create. And there we have our document done. So the first thing is to create our background. Because it is our first project, so I want to make it so simple just for all of us to follow. So let's go to the layer side. If you are here and you've not watched the introduction video, please go and watch the introduction video. In the layer side, come to the down here, you see this settings, we call it layer panels. I told you that in this side, whatever that you see here are called panels. So the layer side, it has panels down here. So we have delete, we have create a new layer, adjustment layer, group, and other stuff. So come to the create new fill. I'm talking about this. Click on it, and we are going to apply it a solid color. So let's change it. Now you see this color picker up. We don't want the color, so you can choose any color that we want. But here I'm going to give you the color code. Every color that you see in this word has a code. So come to the hashtag that you see down here, then clear all the numbers there and put in this color code 463EE4. Put in it 463EE4, whether capital letters or small letters. If possibly you can change it, but in this video please pay attention to the instruction. Use the same color code, and when you are done you can see the new has changed. Click on OK. Now I've added my solid color. Then let's go to where our resources are. So now I have a project that I've named project 1. So I'm going to give you the images, the font, everything that you need. So the first image that we are going to do, I got the image from PNG Egg. It's a site. You can go there and search for it. So this is the site. So you just go to your browser and search for www.pngegg, and then you can put in 3D clock. So once you search for it, you get a lot of 3D clocks which you can, download them. So this site basically gives you PNG images. Okay, so that is just by the way. So let's bring the image to Photoshop. Just drag it to Photoshop like this, and then here we go. Now resize it. Please make sure that your image, make sure that your tool will be on move tool. Now resize it. Let's resize it. Just click on any of the 6 edges, just hold any part, make sure you are on move tool, and then resize the image, then position it somewhere here. Let's resize it a bit. Okay, so this is absolutely fine. Then double click or come and click on this check mark, which means you like how small the image is. Then now we are adding in our text. Come to the text tool, select the text tool. Do not be in the rush to type. Come to the option bar. Any tool that you select has option bar with settings that you can change. We are changing the font. This is the font name. Please make sure you install the font. If you have not installed the font that we are using for Photoshop or for this particular project, so please, if you've not watched how to install font, please do so. Now click over here, or you can just search for the font BBAS. Alright, and the BBAS, it is in so many formats, but we are going for the bold. Click on the bold, or yes, the bold, and then the size. This is the size we are using. Let's put in the number that we want. We want it to be 40. If it is too big, we'll resize, and then the color to make sure it is white. Okay, now any other thing is okay. So let's start to type. You click on any part and write month. It's Monday. Then when we are okay, click on this check mark to accept, and now go for your move tool. Then bring it somewhere here, resize it because it's too small for me. let's enlarge it. And then what you have to do, click on any part of the edges to enlarge it. Good. Bring it down. See it to be small as well, so let me enlarge it. And when you are working with text, please, on the layer side, do not forget to come to window and activate character. If your character is not activated, please do so. Once you click on this character, this panel will come, the character panel. It is very, very important. Please make sure that it is there. Now you could see the text. Let me bring it somewhere. So you could see that the text mon is on top. Come to the layer side. It's on top of your image. Don't worry. Let's copy the mon. We are coming to add the day. Control J. Select the same layer, which is the mon. Control and then J. You have copied it. Bring it down. Then double click and write day, and there you go. Now we are going to align. You could see the day and then the month is not aligned. You can see. All right, so before I forget, anytime you are doing your design, please make sure you activate rulers. So you could see my edges. There are certain calibrations over here. Now how did I do it? Just come to view, the menu bar, come to view and look for rulers. If yours is like this, go back and look for rulers, activate it. Now when the rulers come, click on it and then you can change it to percent if you want to. Then click on it, hold and drag. Okay, then let's place it somewhere here. Click again, hold and drag, bring it somewhere. We are setting the rulers so that our work will be uniform. I mean, it will be very nice. So let's click and drag somewhere here. So you could see that whatever that we are going to do will be in this place. Okay, so that it will be nice. So let's make sure that we do that. Now you could see the month and then the day is not aligned. So let's reduce the month so that it will be aligned. So let me bring it down a bit. Okay, so I think this is beautiful. Let me still enlarge it small. So just take your time and play along with it. I think this is okay. All right. So Control plus to zoom in so that you have a look at whatever that is happening. And then press on up, shift it up, just up on the keyboard. You can shift it up. And then what you are going to do right now is to select these two, come to the layer side, select the month and then the day together, and then bring it somewhere here. Control 0, zoom to fit. And then let's bring the month and then the day down on the layer side. We are bringing it under the PNG on the layer side, and then leave it like that. So you could see that the image, which is the clock, is now on top of the Monday on the layer side. So bring it down, something like this, which is absolutely fine. Let's position it well. Then what we are going to do is to bring in our contact details so that people can contact us for search designs. I mean, companies are looking for. So come to your layers, the shape tool, click it, make sure that you select the rectangular tool. Now you can see that the rectangular tool has a fill color of blue. Click it and change the color if your own is not, because I've used this colors recently. Your own, you will not see these recent colors. So just click on this box. I've taught you how to do that in the introduction video, and then you can pick any color. If you want black, red, you can just pick it by clicking on where you want the color to be. But we want white, so we click on the white just to pick it. You can see the new is now white. Click on OK. And then now we can draw our rectangle where we are going to put our details on. And then this one too, we want to align it as well. So let me bring it. So you can see the rectangle will be drawn. Let me bring it somewhere here. All right, then let me bring this up a bit. Now I want to make sure I add an effect to the edges of the background. So once you draw the rectangle, you will see these properties popping up. So let's go up, scroll it, and then we are going to play along with this particular effect. Okay, so you can just click on hold, play along with the edges. Now if I do this is the edge that I'm going to get, but I don't want it this way. So as I am dragging, I'll be playing along with the numbers, but I want it to be on, let's say 8. If I want it to be 8, I'll just have to put 8 there, 8, and then I'll go and select my move tool. So the 8 is there. I don't need it again. So click these two arrows to collapse it, and there you go. Now let's align this particular rectangle. So let's position the text here. Let's bring it somewhere here. Click on the shape tool, this one, the first one, Control A, and you are going to see a certain selection around your canvas. Okay, this work, you see the selection there. Come and align it at the center, this one, align it vertically. Perfect. And then press on Control D to deselect. Press on Control 0, zoom to fit. Good. And now let me select the month, let me select the day, position it well as well. Let me bring it somewhere here, and then let me shift it up a bit. So you see the beauty of the design is coming. Now the clock is too big, so I can resize it. Okay, something like this. I think this is okay. Now if you take a look at our design, the clock is red. Let me show you how you can change a color in Photoshop. Select the clock, come to image, click on it, go to adjustment, and you see this another options popping up. Go, not the brightness we want, click on it, and you are going to see the hue or saturation popping up. Now we are going to play along with the hue. We're going to play along with the hue. So just click and drag. As you are dragging the hue, you see the effect on the image. So drag the hue back. So I think this is beautiful. So the hue is -147. So you can see the image changed, which I like it this way. So if you like it, just click on OK. So you see that the hue has been added, the effect has been added to the image. Now the next thing that we are doing is to bring in our contact details. Just go for your text tool. Now once you select a text tool, do not come to the month and text. It will be applied on the Monday. So just as this, and then you start typing. It means you are editing the Monday, and that is not what we are looking at. We want to write it on top of this rectangle. So just click on any space, any part, not this space. Just come to the blue background, click on it, okay, and then write your contact details. Just put your number there. After that, we'll edit it. So mine is +2. The plus is just shift and then plus 233. So once I put in my contact details, click here to accept. Now I don't want the font to be Bibas. Now we want the font to be Montserrat. So pick Montserrat. Here is it. You can even use the character for that, which is fine. So just make sure we don't want the bold, we want it to be on medium. Okay, and then the VA, make sure it is -25. The font size is too big, so let's change it to 6, depending on what you want. So go and select move to before you can move this number and bring it on top of the shape. Now let me position this character somewhere here. Now I am not seeing the text, so let me change the text and pick the background color, which is blue. Okay, still I'm not seeing it. What it means is that now the rectangle is on top of everything. So select the rectangle at the layer side and drag it so that it will be even on top of the adjustment layer that we brought at the beginning. Now you can see the number showing. Now let's increase the size to, let's say 10. 10 is too big, so let's pick 8 or 9. I think 8 is okay. And then let's change it to semi-bold, which I don't think is a problem. Position it. All right, and then we are bringing in contact. So we are drawing another shape. Now we want to change the color. And let's pick the background color. We've used it, so let's bring it again. And this time around, take your time when you are drawing this. Okay, and let's play along with the curved. Okay, let's play along with the curve. This time around, we are dragging it to the end. We want it to be like this, or better still, you can just play along with it. I always say depending on what you really want. Okay, just play along with what you want. Then let me bring it down a bit. Now you can zoom in, Control+ just to have a look at whatever that you are doing. Click on move tool. We don't need this. Just please take your time. And now this time around, let's bring it also down on top of the rectangle. Let's copy the number, Control J. We know how to duplicate a layer. Drag it on top of it, change the color to white, pick it here, and now it will show. And then let's edit this text. How do you edit it? Double click, and then let's write contact us. Now we are going to also resize the contact us. Let's pick 6, which I think is still too big, so let's resize it. We know how to resize by just holding any part of the edge. Now let's align it. Rectangle 2 together with my contact us, and I'm going to align it everything at the center, horizontal, and everything. And then let me align it with the rectangle 1, but I'm not going to align it vertically. I'm going to align it horizontally, because if I align it vertically, this is what you are going to see, but I don't want it that way. Control Z to undo. Okay, so let me select my move tool. Please always make sure that you are on your move tool. Now I've aligned everything. Let me select my number, bring it somewhere here. Okay, let me position it well. And then now I'm going to copy the number, because I'm going to bring in an icon, and then press on V, the letter V. And then now click the tick mark, and then change the font to social media font, or font social media 2018, which I will give you the font. Now let's bring it somewhere here. Let's double click it and pick either B or C. So let's make sure that your caps lock is not on. If your caps lock is on, the icon won't show. It will give you different icon. So let me position it. Good. So now let's align the V at the layer side. You use the layer side. You remember I spoke about alignment, and I said alignment is one of the principles of design. So let's select the contact as, let's select the rectangle 2 and align everything horizontally, and then position it well, because I said alignment is very, very important. So always make sure that your work is aligned. Now I don't like the color of the text, so let me deepen it a bit. Okay, so let me pick something like this. Okay, all right, let me go and select this too, and then I can pick the color here, but at times you may not be able to pick the color. All right, so let me select the shape here, come here. Okay, double click here, double click it, and the color picker is going to show up, and then you can pick the color from the font. All right, and that is it. So let's press on Ctrl 0 to zoom to fit. Now we can see our work being done. Please just take your time, watch the video carefully, and then design the same thing. Now one thing that is left is it's another Monday. So let's bring in that one. How do we do that? Come to your number, Ctrl J to copy, drag it up here, activate the character, change it to, let's pick the color white so that we have a look at it very well. And then let's type it's another, then the Monday will come. Now I don't want the semi bold, I want regular. The size I can change it to 11 dependent, but I think always 11. Let's pick 12 rather, or 14. I think it's not bad, so let me pick 12, bring it down a bit, and then make sure that it is aligned. Make sure it is aligned. Alignment is very, very important. So you can see our work fit in our shape, so you can even shift it up a bit, bring this one to up a bit. Okay, great. And then now let's group. Let's learn how you can group layers. Click on all the contact details that you see here. Select it at the layer side, not the Monday. Select the number, select your V, select the contact R. So you can see the contact as the V, which is the social media icon, the 2 rectangles, and then the number. We've selected everything. Then press on Ctrl G on the keyboard, which means group. So you see it has group 1. You can double click and then name it as contact details, depending on the layer side. So I can hide all the, so that it will be 1. Then let me bring it up, down. Sorry, let me shift. Just press on down on the keyboard. That's beautiful. And then let me select the Monday, and then the month. Let me select and then it's Monday, and then let's align it. You can even enlarge it. Okay, you can just expand it, and that is it. So now that we've aligned, we can also group that one to Control Gen. You can give it any name, Monday or something. Then align, Control A. Control A means I want to align it at the canvas, everything. So Control, let's align it at the center. Okay, and then let's select the contact details and make sure that it is aligned with the Monday, the edges. Okay, let's make sure that it is aligned with the edges, and that is very beautiful. Now there is last thing that I want us to create. Now if you take a look at the Monday, let's go back to our previous work. You can see that it have created something like a shadow on the Monday. So let's do that one effect. Click on this month, the day, Ctrl J to copy. Click on any part of the edges or press on Ctrl T and then right click it and flip vertically. Once you flip vertically, drag it down, and then let's play along. Make sure that the edges here are aligned. Okay, just position. You can press on Control, just make sure that the edges are aligned. Now once you are okay, double click to accept and then drag it down. Now what you have to do is we are going to rasterize this layer, the Monday, the copied one. Right click it, select rasterize type. When you select rasterize type, what it means is that you have the chance to edit the text. Go and select our eraser tool. Now we are learning a whole lot of things in one particular video. Select the eraser tool. Now if you see this plus icon, what it means is that your caps lock is on. Turn it off and you see it like this. If you turn it on again, you see the plus. Turn it off, you not see the plus. Now come to the option bar. Now we are learning a lot that any tool that you select, it has an option bar. That what the option bar means is that you'll be playing or you'll be doing your settings before you come and apply it. So select the round thing that you see here, select it and come to the general brush. They are all brushes, but we are using the general brush. Click here to open the general brushes and select the first one, which is soft round. Select it and close it again. Then come to your sizes. You can set the sizes to 400 or you can put 400 there, but still you can change it. And then make sure that the hardness is 0. Always make sure the hardness is 0. Come and because we've edited the layer, you can see there is no thumbnail over here. So come and brush it. Just play along with the brush. Alright, so just be very careful when you are brushing. Do not brush everything. Alright, so I think this is absolutely beautiful. Now that we are done, click on the move tool and then let's make sure that it is closed. So this is what we have. So it means that it has created something like a shadow. Control 0 to zoom to first, and this is our design. This is a very simple design, but you've learned a whole lot of things in just one simple design. So please try your hand on it. If you have any challenge, do not hesitate. That is my number. WhatsApp me. Let's talk about any challenge that you face. Please pause the video, watch over and over again, and you'll be amazed that you've learned a whole lot of things. When you are done, come to File. I've taught you how to save image, which I said you'll be using save a copy. Okay, now let me teach you another way of saving image. Come to Export, and then with the export, go to Export As. Click on that and you are going to see this Export As button. Over here, come to make sure that the format is on JPEG. You can change it to PNG, but we want JPEG, which is an image form. Make sure that you change the good to great. Me, I like sharp objects or sharp work. Okay, then everything is okay to me. I don't want the size of the canvas to be anything. Just I want everything to be okay. Then go to Export. Where do I want to export? So let's export it to desktop. This is the work. So let's double click it and have a look at our work. So once you do this, you can be sharing it on your social media posts. Please try your hand on this. And when you are done, make sure you put your number. Please make sure you put your number. Do not use my own number. Put your own number there. Early by when you are done, the group will be opened so that you can share your work. Try your hand on this. Let's meet in our next video. Bye.